Practice today?
No. I don't know his status yet, but he just loosened up a little bit. Actually, we didn't have a full-fledged because he and Steve Blake both couldn't go today. Steve was a little banged up, so we just did a lot of shooting, and Nash just loosened up.
Have you ever been on a team where you haven't been able to practice like this?
No, not like this. This is, and I don't mind the practice. I hate it when they can't play. So, we just got to get through this period and get to the other side of the All-Star break. We'll get 2 or 3 guys back.
Coach, you know Steve Nash better than any NBA coach. How hard is it for you to watch this?
Well, again, somebody asked me the other day, you admire him, what he's trying to go through. He's trying to be as professional as he can. He has a contract. He's doing everything he can to get ready, and he loves to play, and there's no reason why he wouldn't do his job, and that's what he's trying to do. Now, so you admire that. You hate that anybody gets old. Hey, we're waking up every day older, and you hate that, but he sets a great example of what it means to do what you can do.
Cayman's been a bright spot. What do you expect from him offensively and defensively when he's out there for you?
Well, I think he'll make shots. I think he can score, and he can definitely do that. I think his defense he's picked up on our themes and schemes, and we're getting better as a group, and he's putting a lot of effort into it. So I think he's playing well.
We were just told the news today about Xavier who can be out another 4 weeks.
I don't know. I heard that he's going to be out a little bit, so. Just doesn't get any better. So for him, I hate it for him because he's trying to establish himself, and he was having a good year. And but hopefully there'll be enough games left when he comes back.
Are you expecting Nash and Blake to play tomorrow?
I don't know that. I expect Blake to. I don't know about Steve yet.
Steve,
No, I didn't do anything.
Practice,
Right, we didn't do anything. He couldn't have done anything, and so. I would imagine he loosens up, tries to. Is there any word on Steve? I don't even. Day to day. So we'll see tomorrow just how he feels and see what he.
Sunday was more the back, but yesterday was more the hamstring. Or is this
well, I think it's all interconnected. Once you start running wrong or his body gets out of whack, different things flare up.
Was there anything with Xavier over the last several weeks that would be considered a setback that led to this straining of the knee? Or
you have to talk to Gary a little bit. I don't know. He just keeps trying to ramp it up, and it doesn't get to where he feels comfortable.
Coach, you've had some really good, talented, tough teams in Phoenix. Is this the toughest, grittiest group of guys you've had based on the circumstances?
Yeah, I think they're doing a great job. I think they're remarkable of trying to overcome injuries, trying to get healthy, trying to some guys, everybody has their own agenda. Some guys are trying to make the league, some guys are trying to stick in the league, some guys are trying to get a niche. But what they do, they pull together and they've bonded really well. And for the most part, everybody has ups and downs, but for the most part, they're giving everything they got. And I can, again, I feel a little bad for them, but I like their effort and like what we're trying to do.
Blake also day to day, or you think you could get?
I think he's going to play. He's going to play. His elbow is what it is, and he has to try to feel more comfortable with his shot because of his elbow. But everything else, so he'll still play.
With that adjustment, do you see him trying to do other things elsewhere on the court, or do you still want him to take shots?
Yeah, he's got to play, right. And then he's got to figure out what he can do, what he's comfortable with. But he's playing great. What he gives us in tenacity or ball pressure and all that, and just little intangibles, we don't have anybody else does what he does.
Coach, you always seem to defer the credit when we ask you why this team stays together, how tough they are. What have you done to keep this ship going in the right direction? And I understand the wins aren't what you want, but what do you do daily to keep these guys going?
Well, I think every coach does the same in the sense that you try to stay positive. You try to look at the bright spots, and you try to understand what's wrong, get it better, knowing that we're not going to fix it tomorrow, and just trying to keep guys up. And they have nothing to hang their heads about. And keep battling. I thought last night was, one hill too many. They kept going up the hill, kept trying, kept battling, and that last hill they couldn't get up it. And we lost the game last night. So we just kind of trying to understand the situation and fight as hard as we can.
You certainly haven't used excuses, but has fatigue become a factor? And I know
with
it's
players?
their job. Yes, sir. I know it's their job, but I mean, being the low numbers.
Well, no, it was a factor last night for sure. You have guys that are not used to playing 36 minutes and 35 minutes and taking the majority of the shots and having go-to guys. So they're trying to adjust to a whole different role in front of a bunch of people and the shot's not falling or whatever. And I think they got frustrated a little bit last night, and the energy went out of us, and we struggled. But for the most part, they're doing a remarkable job of trying to transform into a team that has different ways to win, and we haven't totally done it, obviously.
Any chance any of the 600 guys, in particular Jordan, play?
No.
against Thunder?
No chance tomorrow.
Were you happy at all with the Kaman Sean pair as starters?
Kaman, Sean.
Sean.
Yeah. Again, we started off 7-0 and said,
Right.
so I guess that's good. It was better.
Is that something to stick with, you think? for the next one?
Yeah, because I think Chris needs what Chris needs is over 48 minutes, he needs to rest some. So he'll play his 30 minutes no matter what, but then we get more rest for him, and it's better because we are going to him more, and he's more of an offensive focal point. At the same time, we got to get other guys going also. It just can't be him. Last night was almost only him, and we can't score points that way.
It's just about a week.